Hello guys， 今天是我第6次跟读练习。那今天的目标是这个影片的前60秒，也就是1分钟内的内容。我听一遍之后把它背起来，再跟着说一遍。好，首先先来听一次。
Most distraction, it turns out, is not spurred by the external triggers at all. Most distraction does not start outside of us, but rather starts from within. The root cause of why we become distracted is because we feel these internal triggers, these uncomfortable emotional states that we seek to escape. So if we're going to answer Plato's question of why do we get distracted, why do we do things against our better judgment, we have to start one layer deeper with first principles of why do we do anything? What's the nature of human motivation? And when you think about it, most people will tell you some version of carrots and sticks, that it's about the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. This is Freud's pleasure principle. But neurologically speaking, that's not true. That in fact, we do not do things in the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. That neurologically speaking, we only do things for one reason, and that is to avoid discomfort. Physiologically, we know this is true. If you go outside and it's cold, that's not comfortable. What do? You put on a coat. And when you go back inside, now it's too hot, that's not comfortable, you take it off.
OK， 好，有点多，开始咯。Most distraction, it turns out, is not spurred by the external trigger at all. Most distraction does not start outside of us, but rather start from within. The root cause of why we become distracted is because we feel these internal triggers, this uncomfortable emotion state that we seek to escape. So if we're gonna answer Plato's questions of why do we get distracted and why do we do things against our better judgment, we have to start one layer deeper with first principle of why do we do anything. What's the nature of the human motivation? And when we think about it, most people will tell you some version of carrots and sticks, and that is the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. This is called Freud's pleasure principle. But neurologically speaking, that's not true. In fact, we do not do things in the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. Neurologically speaking, we only do things for one reason, is to avoid discomfort. Physiologically, we know that is true. If you go outside and it is cold and that's not comfortable, what do? You put on a coat. And when you go outside and when you go outside, it's hot and that's not comfortable. You take it off. OK， 今天好长啊，那应该还 OK 吧？好喽，就先这样喽，拜拜。